Hello everyone, this is YLAM here, and today we're going to be looking at two new cages for the new Fujifilm's XH1. They just got released from pre-order, and I'm really excited to open them up and take a look at them. So here is a quick look at the first one. And one of the things that I do love about SmallRigs is that they make a great coating, and all of their threads always look really nice. Everything is here. Here is the 1/4 screw thread that you're going to need. Looks really nice. Looks pretty ergonomic. We're going to try this out here in a second. Alright, here comes its bigger brother. So the bigger brother comes with an Allen key. Going to see what that's all about. So there it is. This is the bigger brother of the cages. Again, same quality, very nicely anodized, very smooth. You can tell though that it's in two pieces, so that's probably what the Allen key is for. If you want to remove the top section of this, you can. Here's some more threads over here, so definitely a little bit more modular than this. But this one, since it's one piece, means it's going to be more rigid, and of course it should be stronger overall. But just judging from the looks and feel of it, this looks to be a very solid rig. Let's go ahead and put on the XH1 into the SmallRig. Alrighty, here we go. Just very quickly tighten down the thread, and yeah, looks really nice. They have a nice little slot over here. Not sure what it is, most likely just to minimize weight. Plenty of screw threads down here in case you need to put an adapter in. The battery, no problem accessing it and getting the battery in and out, so that is covered overall. On the sides, doesn't seem like there's any problems with getting to the compartments, which is great. In terms of feel, there is this little notch right here so that you can get to the buttons very easily, and on the other side you can, let's see, you can still turn the knob pretty easily. There is going to be something in the way, so definitely you're going to have to look out for that. But in terms of getting and adjusting the knobs, this arch right here definitely gives plenty of clearance to turn the knob forwards and back without any issues. Holding it in hand with the extra cage, not bad at all. If you have larger hands, you're definitely going to be okay with it. My hands are definitely on the smaller side, and it definitely, I start not being able to reach all the way around, but it's still very comfortable in hand if you have to use it with the cage. So I don't think I have any problems with that. So before we actually put the XH1 into the larger cage, one of the things that I want to show you, and I'm not sure if I'm the only one having this problem, but I'm pretty sure I'm not, is that when you actually have a heavier lens onto your XH1, it doesn't even balance well even with the batteries in the grip. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You'll notice that the camera has a tendency to want to tip forward because the lens over here is so heavy. This one right here is the 10-24 with battery grip. It just wants to tilt forward. So more often than not, your camera's like this. So I'm hoping when I put this on, it kind of solves this problem, because I just don't like to leave the camera like that. Okay, so I just went ahead and put the XH1 into the larger battery mount. The 1/4 thread down here, I actually had to back this out most of the way in order to fit the XH1 into its mount, which is a good thing. It's a very nice snug fit, definitely feels solid. And I'm happy to report that it actually stays still now. It actually has no chance of tipping over with this extra extension right here. It's very stable, so this is a very big bonus for me if I'm going to be carrying a larger lens like this, and I set it down and I know for a fact that it's not going to want to tip over. It's actually very solid base right here, so that is a significant improvement in terms of ergonomics. In terms of holding the camera, this is going to be a little bit tougher to want to handhold. With this is actually out much further to actually match the lines of this, so holding it like this on this side feels a little odd. On this side, it's the same ergonomics as the other one. There's a little bit more of a palm rest right here, so Again, for the smaller hands, you might not like it, but overall, it's still a pretty good feel. You might want a handle on this side because it does feel weird to hold it on this side, but in terms of fit and finish, definitely really nice. Much like the other one, you can go ahead and press your camera against this front lip, and then it gives you a nice firm grip on it, and then once you tighten it down, it's nice and solid. Over here, let's see if we can get the battery grip out. No problem, so that's a good sign. Down here, there is I guess a place for a strap if you so want to use it. Not that important to me. Openings. So on this one, it's definitely a little bit harder to get in there. If you have fat fingers, you might have a little hard time trying to adjust that knob if it's all the way in the back position. Once you adjust it forward, it's nice and easy, but in the back, there's definitely going to be a little problem if you have really large fingers. But it's actually a pretty good opening. I don't think it would be a problem for most people. Overall, it feels really nice. There's definitely plenty of threads for you to add whatever you would like. Not sure what you would actually add up here, but they gave you threads up here as well. Overall, very good fit and finish. This is definitely going to be a really nice cage if you're going to be recording for long periods of time. Alrighty, so I got all of this set up. I got my XH1 into its cage, and then I have the adapter right here holding a small HD focus 5-inch, and then of course, very common is to have a microphone up on top. So this is how it looks like all set up. It actually looks pretty good. One thing to note, if you do own a small HD, the cable is very short, so you can only mount it in one certain fashion, and you will have to mount it with the red switch facing towards the back of the monitor. As you can see, works really well, and if you have this set up on a monitor, you can go ahead, easily flip this down, and as you can see with the small HD, it does flip backwards. You can actually see my softbox right there. There's me right there, and it's nice and in focus. Oh, I think my camera just turned off. So just very quickly, I just threw this together, but this could be another way that you can use the large cage system with a monitor and also a microphone. Just for quick attachment fit sakes, I went ahead and attached the monitor or the microphone on its side so that I could have good audio. I can definitely use one of these threads up here and run an extension out so that I can attach it to the top, or actually to the side. What I would probably do is I would attach it to this side so I can get this microphone horizontally. But again, there's definitely plenty of ways to do this with all of the mounting options that you have for this cage. I generally like to keep this side clean because this is where all of your important buttons are. Hopefully that helps you out. If you have any questions, please leave in the comments below. And until next time, thank you so much for watching.